Last night, I went to go play the new Monopoly Cheaters Edition with a couple of people that I thought were my friends. I arrive down there, we start playing. We're about an hour in. I've got a comfortable lead. Now, in the Cheaters Edition of Monopoly, you're allowed to do certain cheats that are on the board, but you can only do those cheats. If you get caught doing the cheat, you are penalized. If you get away with the cheat, you get away with it, and you possibly get some other type of reward. Now, let me give you a little image of what I'm talking about, so you don't think I'm making all of this up. This is a real game, Monopoly Cheaters Edition. Right there. I still have it in my car from when I went down there to play the game, because I took the game. Once they did me like they did me, I took the game and they'll never get it back. But you look at the very nature of this game, Monopoly Cheaters Edition. Of course, it's only going to attract scumbags. They're going to be the ones wanting to play this because they've been cheating all their lives and they think they have a game now where they can do that and they can dominate this game. It attracts, it attracts the absolute lowest of the low on earth. They want to play a cheating game because it's what they're used to in life. But what these guys do, I have a comfortable lead an hour in. They start doing cheats that don't even exist on the board. They're taking community cards that I had that I was saving for later on. They're trying not to pay me when they land on my properties. They're trying not to pay me rent, and they're trying to say that they got away with some cheat by not paying me rent when I caught them not paying me rent. So then they should have been further penalized, but they didn't want to listen. They didn't want to. They were trying to cheat me. All three of the other people I was playing with, they triangulated against me and tried to cheat me out of my rightful victory. So what did I do? I stole all the money from the bank. You're not going to cheat me. If you try to cheat me, do a cheat that doesn't even exist, I'm going to hit back 10 times harder. That's just my nature. That's what I do. You're not going to cheat me. And once I did this, and once I demanded to be paid the money I was owed, once I demanded my community card back, they tried to end the game completely. And keep in mind, I had given my friends a ride over here, provided the ride over to the house where we were playing the game, so we could all have a good time playing this game, and they all tried to cheat me. So I left them there. They had to walk home. You're not going to cheat me. That's the last thing you're ever going to do. So my so-called people that I thought were my friends, you're not my friends anymore. And I've drawn a little picture here to illustrate what I feel about your Monopoly Cheaters Edition game. Let's take a look at this. Maybe this will teach some of you a lesson. Can you see that? That's a picture of the Monopoly man running away with his bag of money. Oh, it's upside down. Let's put it up there again. Let's try this again. That's a picture of the Monopoly man running around with his bag of money, and there's a picture of me. I've got my hand up, ready to stop him. I'm going to stop him in his tracks. I'm even saying, "Stop now!" And I've got "now" written in all caps to show you that I'm yelling at this guy. And look, you can tell my other hand, and it's all written down right here, is balled up in a fist. So just in case he tries not to stop, I'm ready and willing to knock him out. And I'm also wearing a pair of fighter pants, like Bruce Lee or Krillin would wear. So angry, I just dropped the telephone that I'm filming on. And so this just shows, the Monopoly man, he's not going to cheat me. Nobody's going to cheat me and run away with the bag of money. They're going to either stop by the sound of my voice, or they're going to be punched and stop that way. And I've even written some rules. This is some rules for let's say they come out with a Monopoly Cody the King of YouTube edition that would be much better than this scumbag Cheaters edition. Let's say they come up with that. I've got some house rules for that. game of Monopoly, and this is sort of even going against this Monopoly man who is an absolute scumbag who made his wealth in an illegal way. So here's some of the rules. Any money made dishonorably will be confiscated, and I wrote will in all caps. Will be confiscated. If you made money in not an honorable way, you can say goodbye to that money. I'm not letting you keep it. Another little rule. You're not allowed to wear that suit anymore. Take it off now. And you can see I've written now in all caps to show that I'm yelling. Yeah, you won't think you're so high and mighty, Mr. Monopoly Man, when you're sitting in your underwear, all embarrassed, because I can tell you have a very weak physique. Alright, another rule. We're giving these ill-gotten properties to the starving children of Mesopotamia. They'll do more good with it than you ever would. You always hear about the starving children of Mesopotamia and how they should be given the leftover food that we have. You shouldn't waste your food because kids in Mesopotamia could be eating it. That's one of the common phrases. Well, I take it a step further. We're going to give these ill-gotten properties to the kids of Mesopotamia so they can have richer lives. And here's the final little rule that I've made up. Let's look at this. Don't cry now, and by the way, I'm shaving off your mustache. So that should teach everybody a lesson. If anyone tries to cheat me in a game, it's not going to go well for you. You're going to ultimately perish if you come against me, if you try to cheat me in any way. And the Monopoly Man that is obviously a scumbag and has come out with this stupid Cheaters Edition game, I'm going to take his suit and I'm going to shave off his mustache when my edition of Monopoly comes out.